TDE, limitless like we on NZT. I made my dreams reality. Sorry, we got it up again. Do you sleep? Jeep with a pack award, diamond in the raw town. Russ, I need a pack award. 2 white, cheddar codeine, plus I got 2 white sluts down to blow me. Voting like root beer and ice cream. Unlightening, so enlightening.
Take a picture while we're joking.
So what's the message you want to give out on this album?
An album?
Yeah.
For my sister. So it's just for her to listen to it and understand the choices I made and who I am, what I'm going through at the moment.
Yeah.
What I'm going through, what my life has been, what my life has given me. Why my relationship with my dad is the way it is. Like, really it. What girls have taught me, what love has taught me, what freedom has given me, what blessings are. Like, I think that's the main thing, like teaching her what blessings are. And then when I say blessings, I mean like the good things in life. Like, what's good about life. When you actually think life isn't good, like when you think it's like, when you think you're actually struggling and you clock that there's actually other people out there who are doing a lot worse than you. And it's just for her to like, because I don't see her.
You got to count your blessings.
Yeah, man, I don't count your blessings. I don't know her, like she doesn't know me.
So let's say when your sister's your age now, how would you want her to view you?
This is a wavy brother.
Wavy?
No, on a level, I just want her to like, I don't know, it's a hard question. Like, just maybe as I am, like I'm trying to give her in the way that I know in it, what I know how to express. It's just like nice. Just trying to give her pieces of me.
So she can understand.
Me. Maybe if she ever wants to look into it, oh my goodness. If she ever wants to look into it, she can then understand me that way. Because my hands are kind of tied with it. You know what I'm saying? I've got the people.
What have you got here?
Bruv, just taking a cut from the video real quick, yeah? This is Mount Fuji. Yeah, this is Mount Fuji that we're looking at now. One sec, let me do vlogger style. Yeah, one sec. Let me just zoom out of this real quick. Take a cut from all that rubbish. Alright, look. Man's wrapped up in it because it's hot. Hot? It's cold.
What are you talking about, man?
Shut up, Keenan.
Oh, you doing vlogging stuff?
Vlogger style thing. Can you see it in the background? I don't know. Yeah. It's like there. Oh, you saw it a minute ago. Mount Fuji. We're up. I don't know where we are. We're up somewhere. And it's cold. It's cold. Yeah. It's cold. But I just wanted to show you still. All right. Back to normal things. So.
The first thing that comes to mind is probably someone who's maybe a girl who's like depressed or I don't know, is down about things, but she's beautiful. But maybe she doesn't realise it. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
A girl who's depressed and down, but she's beautiful and she doesn't realise how beautiful she is.
Until maybe the perfect guy like myself comes along and shows her she's the special one. She's got nothing to be down about.
Yeah.
Get me?
I get you, blood. Oh boy.
What? What it was?
Wishing tree.
What's it mean to you?
Beautiful misery.
I say people standing judging from the outside. They can stay on the outside. Never come around mine. Never come around mine. Sure, you can see the time. I heard you stay up late on a late night thing.
Would you not go for it? Okay.
What did you say? No, what did you say?
One down.
You'll go.
Oh, you're too many. 210. 210. Wow. Someone please call it. Someone please call it.
Are you gonna call it or not? Call it. It's not, what's the range? What's the range? You better call it.
You call it. Why else call it?
Oh my God.
An example. So if you can, I don't know, if you thought of a bad example in someone's life, that's how I would describe it. So someone goes through a bad situation and they spin it around and they make it good. Beautiful misery. So your life has been bad, but you make it beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
How would you make it beautiful?
By being positive and seeing the positive side of it. I guess.
It's not always easy though. Like, because when you're going through something, you tend to think that it's like you're the only person who's going through that much pain.
True.
You're the only person who like can understand it. You're the only person who can help like solve it. Sometimes you think it's unsolvable. So like, some people just aren't built that way. So like,
Depends how personal it is to you though, really, doesn't it? Because quite often someone's always been through something that's similar to your situation.
yeah,
Or it's something worse
yeah,
in your situation. Which is a funny thing to say because like, I always think that there's always someone that goes through something worse than you. But there must be someone that's rock bottom. That sounds ridiculous, but there must be someone that's rock bottom.
The lowest of the low.
But even the lowest of the low, you'd still say you've got something to be grateful for.
Life.
Yeah, life.
Why not?
Sometimes.
Look. Yeah, it can be. But yeah, so everything's good, everything's nice. I don't like that angle, I want it to be a bit lower. Alright, so yes, everything's good, everything's nice. Need a haircut. Not really missing home. I am looking forward to getting back to the studio to finishing this album. But I'm kind of like, I dropped Database Kids yesterday, that was quite fun. Whereas this next album is got a point to it. It wasn't hard to create, like none of them have been hard to create. And I realised like how much I've improved. When I listen to the album done freestyle, I mean it's nothing, but it's just like, I can see the progress, which is sick. It's nice to see myself. Like when I listen to this album, when I listen to A Beautiful Misery the way it is, like, it's progress. I can hear the progress. Which means, and you know, it's good. Like I'm happy with that because I know that this next album is gonna be good, and I've been saying it. And I told people, I was like, get ready for it because I'm coming with this one. Like it's been such an easy, not easy, but quite a smooth process to create, and I'm just like, I know that I'm gonna do it. I know that I'm gonna do it. Anyway, bro, a little update from me. I'm gonna get myself ready.
Oh, Shanghai. I'm a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, I stand for something, but I seem to be falling for your type. You fed me those same lines that penetrate my mind, send chills down my spine as you crack open my rib side. That's kind of dark, bro. I kind of want to be by your side, if that's alright. I know I'm victim to the traps, but I don't mind, cause if you don't mind, I'd like to stay. Oh, Shanghai, could you be mine? Just for one night. Oh, Shanghai, could you be mine? Just for whatever it costs. Needless to say, I'm okay, but sometimes I feel lost. Like last night, I was writing, then I stopped. Looked in the mirror, hated what I saw. Man, I hate myself, love myself. It's a flipping.
The truth is, I don't know, I don't want to downplay it and say that people don't go through real problems, but like, one of the things that I highlighted in my project was that like, there were times when I thought that like I could only focus on my problem. Like I thought that what was in front of me was like awful. And then you hear about someone else's like issues and all the things that they're juggling, and you're just like, what the hell have I got to complain about?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
I'm cool. Like everything's fine. And that's what I think like, that's what helps define a beautiful misery, is that realizing that actually it becomes beautiful when you realize actually your misery isn't
that bad.
yeah,
It's not that bad.
literally, like, and so therefore it becomes a necessary part of life, a beautiful part of life, to have faced a trial but realize that actually you're strong enough to face it because there's other people who are going for a lot worse and still coping.
Yeah, precisely, yeah.
And that's like, I guess that for me personally, like, and it's basically what you said, but I was just interested to hear your opinion on it. But that's how you get the positivity, is just by like trying to reflect on how other people solve it. But it's hard though at the same time. I think I think there's like it's not even a nice thing to do. But to like imagine, say you're in like a really sticky situation, you have barely got any money, but my battery's low. Barely got any money.
Cut short.
It's not gonna. You barely got any money, but then there's just another person who like has a few weeks to live.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like your situation, I mean, yeah, your situation isn't great, but like you got life, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, find it in the wishing well. Man, I wish you well. How you living well? How you eating well?
それでは発車いたします。空いているお席をお座りください。ドア閉まります。それではバスが動きます。おつかまりください。車内よし、左よし、前よし。よし、発車いたします。
Mind, body, spirit is hacked. I'm mashed, I know exactly what I lack. My soul is broken, I can't break my mood. On your own accord, you tried to break my ruse, my act.
Yeah, let's go. No, I think it will throw me off. Yeah.
Flowing poetry seriously helps me delve into the middle of E. Understand if his mind's complete. Am I missing what he can't see or feel? Is this a dream or is this real? I understand I find therapy in the music still. Oh, I know why I do this still. Blessings, but I know a curse when I see one. I know a 20-year-old who lost his life and lost his freedom.
When I think of beautiful misery, I think of something bittersweet. So maybe you fell in love with someone and they passed away, maybe through a tragic accident, so it becomes like a, beautiful misery because you're miserable about the thing, but you find beauty because you found love at the time, but now you're feeling miserable about it. So you found some sort of beauty, but at the same time, you're now miserable because of that beauty that you found. That's what I think of.
So if you heard the term, you would view the...
It's like a bittersweet memory, basically. That's how I see it.
Yeah, but you view the words separate. You take them separately rather than join them together.
I take them as, like, for example, I take misery as what you're feeling now, but maybe you found some beauty in that misery.
You think? Yeah, okay.
So I don't know if you say that's separate, but I kind of like join they. Like a cause and effect, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
There's something cause and effect. So.
I was in my feelings for real. I sang along with Chris like he knew the deal. And now when I see that girl, I know I'm ill and she's filth. Yeah. And excuse me going for the kill, but she could've chosen the real deal and went with a cheaper version like a meal deal. I'm still ill, I'm still in a yellow jumpsuit like Kill Bill. I'm still the same lonely, wavy Coney Island. Please save me, I was back in the field. Yeah. And if you know submarine, you know I go deeper than, creeper than generic music that flow through your speakers, man. See, I'm a known keeper, man.
It's like literally the secret is just not caring. It's weird. It's weird to think that the secret.
It's just hard. It's just the weirdest thing in the world, though. Like hearing your own voice, and because in your head you hear this, you have this.
Yeah, it's different. It's completely different.
And you can just make it. It sounds so great, and then you hear it here, and it's like that's not what it sounded like in my head. You know, like that's not how I. That's not how good I sounded fantastic in my head. Like,
yeah, but it does.
Like the next
just
thing
that,
out.
Like just that's that sort of that's that.
How did the two meet to get the music that you want?
That you just like when it's done, when it's down, you just got to recognise that as you. Like that's the you that everybody else knows. Like the you that you know, you're never going to get that across to somebody. Because like they're not.
So what you're saying is I've got to lower my expectations of me to.
No. You just got to understand that everybody is an individual in their own, in that way that like people accept you for who you are, not for who you think you
are. The thing of the ice cream truck, which is what starts the album, is to basically symbolize innocence and memories. And whilst referring to like the sudden mood change, when you hear like the sound of the ice cream truck coming. I remember like I think I was walking home one day or something during summer last year, summer 2017, which is when I really I started writing some of the initial tracks for A Beautiful Misery. And there's an ice cream truck coming down the road. There's like a park near where I live. And like all the kids in the park like stopped whatever they were doing and looked over to their parents, ran to their parents, and then ran to the ice cream truck. It was like a sudden change, and so that's what the truck represented. It comes in at different points of the album where there are changes. There's going to be a sudden change in mood.
So serious when I was doing it without the lyrics. Like I was so animated when I was doing it, like I was really into it. Alright, I want to leave that one and come back to it another time. Love is like. I was dealing a whole. You can smoke. Love is like the bad parts about what love can do to you in a sense, and all on the line is like the initial reaction to, like the first phase.
Yeah.
But I just during this process I just found it really interesting how, I guess because of the things that happened, like after I came back from Japan I was like, okay, break up with my girlfriend, etc. It's now like weird to some certain things I guess were in I put in my lyrics were about that. So not about the breakup, but I just mean about being with my girlfriend and certain situations. So now I'm out of that situation. It's like, okay, now what's on Ethan's mind? And we write about that. So now the album feels like it has two different halves, even though it's all intertwined. It feels like it's got like relationship even and our relationship even, and I hear the difference when I listen to it, or when I listen to the lyrics at least. I don't know if it comes across, but then I start to wonder and if the track list makes sense in certain orders because of I know the backstories, Like All in the Line comes out of nowhere. It comes after Conversation with a Real OG, and then it's all in the middle of Juxtaposed and Wishing Well. It's in like a weird order, and in my head I'm like, does that make sense? Because I know everything that's behind it.
Love is life, love is life.
So should we just leave this now?
Love is life, love is life. You see the second verse.
You think If you think you do it.
I was dealing hard, you can smoke. I was broken, run the wood open. Girl got me choking, still feel like I'm chosen, but coping. I'm smoking for. I'm in awe how I'm allowed to discard feelings and shut them away in a drawer. And of course I do this with no remorse and don't look back.
Bruv, it's like every studio session we've had, I think, like, I don't even know how many sessions we've done, but I would say that 90% of them have gone, like we've been working after midnight. So we've been doing like 5-hour sessions. Anyway, me and Dan were just talking about how like this album, like I learned quality control. Like I really learned how to just kind of say no to songs if it wasn't right, if it just didn't feel right, or it wasn't the sounds just weren't, I wasn't 100% in love with it, or I didn't feel like I got my message across or it did the job. Just saying no and just like replacing it. I think in total we got rid of Phlegm, which was like a party track. I don't know what I was trying to do with that. We found a new home for Shanghai. That originally was like a 4-minute song. Found a new home for that. Got rid of Home Wasn't Built in a Day. Got rid of the original intro. Got rid of the original Yours Sincerely, which was like some, I don't even know what that was. Blessings But I Know Blessings But I Know Rainbows Fall. That's gone. Love Is Like is gone. There's a song called Mine, that's gone. There was a couple. So like learning quality control for this album was important, and like pushing myself to try and reach different heights. Like January the 3rd Promises, like at the beginning of the album, I started off singing. Like Dear Pleasant Amy was the first song we did, and there's a lot it's predominantly singing. But never did I expect to like write a whole song which was only singing. Do you know what I mean? Like January 3rd Promises. It's the second to last song we done.
All of my dreams I will pursue. I promise you everything that I'm gonna do. I make it all out to you.
I love that bit.
All of my dreams.
Right. Just amending. Alright, I'm ready.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear yourself?
Hello, I can.
Play the track. Can you hear the track?
Yep.
So what I'm going to do, I'll play you this loop, and then just get whatever bits you can.
Okay, because
I want to get that cement. I'm tempted. I want to play that. Because you want to like make sure, otherwise I don't want you to do like cement, and then it just goes into.
Okay, I just got to hear it. Just listen to it. Just otherwise, I don't remember the words.
I'm tempted or temporarily heresy to keep me stuck like cement. I'm tempted or temporarily heresy to keep me stuck like cement.
Okay, are we recording?
I can now.
Okay.
Mine. Blessings, but I never curse when I see one. I tried to lock down my demons. I've been keeping that on mine, but they still come back creeping. Blessings, but I never curse when I see one. I tried to lock down my demons. I've been keeping that on mine, but they still come back. Check me out, get me out in the drought. I've been in and out, gone wild in big cloud, vision cloud, me alone, still too loud. Outstanding in a crowd, to no avail. I mean avowed, heart on my sleeve, feeling proud. That's allowed of this, you've been a while since you've been around. Keeping tired since you've been down and out. I've been in and out, long while, pink, I'm aroused, I mean around, that's a joke. Wow, I'm allowed, you a clown, I'm a king. Where's my crown? Like my sound, like my style, what you found? Oh, there's my crown. Give me that, that's one of my blessings.
really good, man. It is like you've definitely gone up a notch. Like I think it's sick.
Yeah, but Keelan, are you being honest?
Yeah, but that is like what do you want me to say? Like if I compliment your music, you're gonna question if I'm being honest.
I'm questioning it because I don't know if I like it anymore. So because I have a very skewed view. I don't know if my view is right or not. So I'm listening to my music at the moment, and I'm like, I don't know.
It sounds like an interlude.
But it's a 4-minute song.
No, but I don't know what it is. It sounds like it breaks up an album. But I need to hear. I know this is gonna sound really funny, but
You need to hear everything else.
I can't listen to. That's like someone giving me one piece of a jigsaw. Like, yeah, that one piece of jigsaw might look good, but that doesn't. I can't fit it in anywhere. Like, I don't know how it sounds with the rest of the work.
No, I completely understand what you're saying.
But I think it's good.
Okay.
I want to listen to it again.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it.
Good.
We'll channel those things in the right way. Some will channel them in the wrong way.
Yeah. Envy's totally running.
It makes me. Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what, Pat, I've stuffed this. Like.
Yeah, but see, that's the feeling I'm on about.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That now, when I was younger, that was the feeling of like I just want to die.
Yeah.
That's the end. They've done what I wanted to do. So
Yeah.
I might
I've
as well
had
just
that.
die.
I just like, I can't be asked. Like, why am I making this album?
Yeah,
What's the point?
but to me now, when that happens to me, I'm just like, this is amazing.
Yeah, but what do you do with your music then? Like, if
You
you're
just carry on doing the thing that becomes, like we was talking about before, your individual expression of that same thing.
It's true though.
So you've got your
It's true.
You've got your positions that you've come to, you know, and they've just managed to make you feel something.
It's true. No, it's true.
Deep.
I find it's.
It is though. It's really deep
No, it
that
is.
somebody else
It
has
is.
managed to make you just like go.
I want to stop now.
Yeah,
but I always find
yeah.
that I come back strong. When I finally do get it together, I come back with like they help me.
Yeah.
Come back better. Like making like Tonight All in the Line after Japan and stuff. When I was in Japan, I came back. I was like, man, like I don't. I've heard all these. I listened to all these albums when I was away and stuff, and now I'm just like, my music isn't as good as this. I just stopped listening to it halfway through. I think I deleted all of the songs off of my iPhone, just because I was like, I'm done. Like this is. I'm not doing it. I'm not reaching the level I need to reach to.
Yeah, that's good. That's good though.
Came back and I was like, right, let me listen to it again, and I was like, okay, I need to do this, and this, and this. This album had this type of stuff, and it made me feel like this. I need to make it da-da-da-da. And then your brain starts working, and you come to this. And now I'm at the end, I'm like, actually, I did a pretty good job with this. Like, I think I can make people feel things with this, and hopefully they can understand what I was trying to explain.
Definitely. Yeah.
And then the next time I'll keep learning. Like, hopefully I'll learn more. But that feeling will keep coming back, I think.
Yeah, that's the nature of the
how it
artist.
works.
Is you never totally say what you wanted to say.
No.
Same old, but that's not my age, and I'm told I resemble a young Aretha. Oh, you so damn happy that I've arrived, demanding my RESPECT. You know I am running out of food to chastise. I'm alive, FYI, but not a day goes by that I don't want to die. I've imparted my spirit into my children's lives, so I live on and see life through their eyes. And you know what? I'm alright. I feel like that was the best one yet. Cool. Just a mix between. That felt good, that. Alright. We're moving on to, this is where it gets good, Dan. Now, we haven't made a track like this yet, so we're going on to Tonight All on the Line, and I'm really excited. Woo! All on the Line. Tell me when you're ready. Yeah, well, I started like it was coming on. What you doing tonight? Are you free? I know there's a film we can see. Yeah, man. Take you on a shopping spree. What, I know there's what you doing tonight? Are you free? What did I just do? What are you doing tonight? Are you free? I know there's a film we can see. So now it's take you on a shopping spree and put that away. It's on me. Take you on a shopping spree. Put that away. It's on me. Go. Take you on a shopping spree.
Put that away, it's on me. Take you on a shopping spree.
Apart from that, so it's cool.
You like it?
Yeah, I do like it. It's just when the chorus came and I thought I was waiting for it to hit and it didn't. Because up until that point I was properly getting into it. But just the chorus doesn't quite do what it's meant to do.
Mm.
You know, and the other alternative is like, oh, we'll get someone to sing it and make it a feature or whatever, but it doesn't feel like that kind of vibe. So it feels like if you're going to go with it, either go for it or get someone else to do it or talk it, but there's something, you're not leading the chorus enough, basically. There's not that one note that's leading it for you to catch on to and sing along with, as it were.
What, so
That's good.
an actual note or just the spoken, would it be like the same tone as the spoken? The
Ideally, it should be the same tone as the spoken spoken tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can be sung or it can be spoken. But it's just it's missing from
okay,
the.
got you. Yeah. Yeah.
It's all branches and no root. That's what I'm trying to say, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe we have to turn the original.
Yeah. Thanks, Colin.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Place we can eat. I'll take you to the beach, to the sea. Running through my mind. If I said I didn't love you, I'd be lying. You say you know it's me, well it's me. I'm in to call all week. What you doing tonight? Are you free? Yeah, I know there's a film we can see. Take you on a shopping spree. Put that away, it's on me. And I ain't got no other place to be. Oh, your parents in town, I'd love to meet you. You say you know it's me, running through my mind. If I said I didn't love you, I'd be lying. You say you know it's me, well it's me. I'm in to call all week. What you doing tonight? Are you free? Yeah, I know there's a film we can see.
Mentally, cut my wrist to feel empathy. Poetry's become therapy, but recently I haven't been writing because I'm
Ridiculous.
He's an emo.
Yeah, I'm like, look. Come on, I'm okay. I was walking. I don't know what, I can't remember why I made that comparison. I think I had a conversation with someone who had self-harmed, and the point where I was at, there was stuff going on in my life that kind of it made me feel like my poetry helped me to, like, the reason this whole thing, poetry is my therapy. The last one's at my funeral, by the way. Was like exposing me to empathy, and then like bringing all these other feelings to the forefront. And so it was like, this person was telling me that they self-harmed because it helped them to actually feel something. And so I likened that to my poetry, which was like making me feel something. And that's why the connection is there, because it's like, this poetry that I'm writing is actually making me aware.
It's the equivalent,
Yeah, it's making me aware of some stuff that I don't actually always want to know, you know?
Yeah.
How I actually feel inside. It's actually quite a scary thing to do sometimes. Say something to the camera. Alright, I'll catch you in a bit.
I look okay, actually.
Why do you like it? What's good about? What do you not like about it?
What I like about it, you know what? I guess it's the way you expressing yourself. Anyone who's ever met a girl, can definitely associate with what you just said.
The last song of the album. How does that make you feel? I'm joking.
Good. Where's the video camera?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Good.
Hey, what's been keeping you? What's been keeping you?
Blind.
Because part of me wanted the last words on the album to be in Eve, A Beautiful Misery. You know when I say contentment is key?
Yeah.
I was like that, like those are, some great last words. But then I topped it with this.
Right, and that's...
And at my funeral, even though it sounds unusual, know my misery was beautiful. Because as I continued the project, I found different meaning in A Beautiful Misery.
Yeah.
Like, it became... Originally, it was supposed to be, like, my blessings and curses. So, like, what I viewed as my blessings and,
like what my curses were and what I actually thought were curses actually compared to some other people's lives actually turned out to be my blessings. And then I actually I encapsulate this thing that actually that's life. Like life is a beautiful misery in itself because it's full of these things that are curses, but we get through them and they actually tend to make us better. So therefore they actually become a blessing. And so like that, by the time I got to the end of like writing the album, I was like, it has so much more meaning to me now than just. And this is then it became like this is like an important lesson. This is like if you understand this about life, you're able to look at it with such a more positive viewpoint. So if anything I can give to, because as I said, I have a strained relationship with my sister. So if anything I can give you, like take this. It's taken me X amount of years to learn it, and if you can learn it quicker than me, then you have
Yeah.
Next one won't be as deep. It won't be as deep as this.
You've been waiting for my call, and I've been thinking about it all. And I don't know if I'm made for this. I've been the only one for about 18 years. How many times a day will you cross my heart? And I've been thinking about a way to describe it all. And I finally found words that I've been looking for. Twinkle, twinkle, I don't understand. You shine so bright, I see your light in the sky. When I'm staring at the night, I often stargaze from a Sunday to a Monday. And I hope you see me in the best way. You've been waiting for my call, and I've been thinking about it.
Wait, I'm on time. I'm on time. I've lost myself there. Can you just drop me back just after that?
Yeah.
Like, and it goes on. So the album breaks up into the intro, the initial like reaction, reflective, like what I came to tell you about, and then the truce, like these are the facts, and then the sign off, like till next time. So the sounds you hear at the end or at the beginning of songs are to help put those markers in place.